I can only imagine the amount of fun that the other Santas had in this. I just can't wait to get into it and try something different. It looks like this is the perfect specimen for that. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Santa's Workshop. Okay, so the condition of the sleigh is in really bad shape. So I ended up having to re-template the side of it. I'm going to use 1/2-inch marine grade ply, and I then detailed all of the applique attachment pieces. I had to create templates on all of that, and this here will be about 1 inch, and it'll be redwood. I like it because it's going to route out nicely, but it also will be a little more durable for the weather. So here's a lot of details here. The undercarriage is in pretty sorry condition. So once I strip it all down and we have the shell put together, we'll discuss a lighter gauged steel, and I'll show you the next phase. Thanks, bye-bye. Well, since the applique on the side of the sleigh wasn't in any good condition, some of it was actually even missing, we had to employ one of the designer elves to come in and help me put some jolly swoops and swirls into the design. So as our sketcher elf is here putting together some of the details, we cut out the first template, applied it on the port side, and it looked right. So we decided we need to do the starboard side next, and I had to re-employ the sketcher elf to come back and put more detail on for us. We've chosen to do this while it's laying down just because it was a lot easier before I take those side panels and assemble them. So that way I was able to shape them, restyle, and once it felt right, then we knew that we were in the right direction to assemble at least. Well, you can see that the elves are removing all of the clamps. Overnight we had a vacuum form that plywood panel, which we had steamed for a couple hours prior to that. But it's now been glued and fastened in place. Had about 20 clamps there, so they've been working on this for a couple hours this morning to surprise me, I'm sure. Now the next thing we'll be working on, we'll be putting in a center span board, which will be my backboard for the seat. Or it'll be a really nice big bench is what it'll be. And also we'll divide the back section of this Santa's toy area. And I noticed that in the very front there's 2 more little sections that need to be spliced and flared out. That'll be for great aerodynamics. I really can't take any credit for them bringing in this chair, because Mrs. Claus is going to be probably a little bit upset that I borrowed it from the kitchen. But it's the right height for me. It's quite comfortable, and it's got a nice back support. So that kind of gave us an idea of where the backboard will go. You can see now I have the bottom support and the backboard put in. That's actually created a nice rigid effect on this sleigh. So it's all static, and it's ready for us to start applying other components. As you can see, there's a lot of activity that's happening still, and there's a lot more work to be done on this sleigh. So stay tuned. Santa's got some helpers to help expedite the bench. It's custom formed, and it'll require a lot of hands. So stay tuned. More to follow. Bye for now.